Welcome back. Let's find out if we've gotten anything wrong so far. For that, we go to Michael Moynihan. Hey, Mike.
Hi, Andy. How you doing?
I'm good.
Good. That was a barn burner of an intro. Good God, man.
Oh,
You are upset about this, aren't you?
Look, I rarely make comparisons to Stalin. But,
no. Let me point out that I believe you made a Nazi comparison and a communism comparison.
I don't remember. What was the Nazi comparison?
You talked about fascism a few times.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
You should have compared the mayor to Werner Blomberg, the Nazi general. Look it up. It's true.
All right.
It's a real guy.
All right.
It's a real dude. I'm just saying.
Maybe tell me that before the show.
I'm trying to smarten you guys up. Mary Catherine Ham.
Yes, sir.
My friend and comrade. You said that New York used to be great, and this is sort of eroding the greatness of New York. That is partially true. Okay.
Right.
New York used to, when you could do all this stuff, but New York also used to be horrible. In the 1970s. Parks, lots of stabbings with needles,
right.
And
But ideally, if you could combine less crime with more soda, you'd be perfect.
Or the stabbings with needles.
That's what you had in your hands and your grasp.
That is true. I'd like to get a mayor that could combine those things. And on the same point, you pointed out something about your husband, and I just want to confirm that Mary Catherine is in fact married, yes. and I went to her wedding. It's true.
Thanks.
That's actually true. It's true. I'm just trying to inform people.
No, that's great. The viewers are thrilled that you want to.
We still haven't gotten your wedding gift yet.
Proops, the hilarious and brilliant Greg Proops, said the phrase "huffy bunny," which I've never heard before, and I googled it, and there were 803,000 results for that. Just so you know. Okay.
Well, see, you're learning things too today, Dr. Mike.
I am. I'm here to both teach and to learn. So there you go.
What are you doing right now?
I don't know. Both. Greg, actually, while I'm on you there, I might as well point out that you made a very good salamander joke, which was met with incredible silence in the studio because they're not clever enough to know what that reference was. And I just want to inform people at home that one of Joseph Smith's disciples said that he did not get the Book of Mormon from an angel, but in fact from a magical white salamander which transfigured itself into a spirit. Therefore, passing on Mormonism, I guess. But
why has it got to be a white salamander?
Hey, Moynihan?
Yeah?
I'd like to point out that I did say, a Mormon joke.
Yes, you did.
Yeah.
But you are hosting the show. The
panel.
I
don't count. Okay.
No, you don't count.
Right.
Yeah, you don't count.
Okay.
But, all right. Mary Catherine Ham said there are not many conservatives, Republicans, GOP types that are fashion designers. I looked this up, and as a matter of fact, that's a bit of an overstatement. There are none. There's not a single person.
To be generous.
No.
I puffy painted a T-shirt once.
Oh, well, that's nice.
Yeah,
that's cute.
And I'm still right wing.
Proops latched onto that and said that there are no conservative fashion designers, nor are there conservative poets. There are two that I can think of, Philip Larkin and T.S. Eliot, both conservatives.
Nice.
They're also both deceased.
Yeah, well, you didn't specify that they had to be alive. I would have, I would have said you're right. God,
hey, well, Hugo Boss's dead too, and he helped out with a lot of fascist people that needed uniforms in the olden times.
Such a nice cut, though. I mean, that's the problem.
Gorgeous.
It was gorgeous, wasn't it? Bill said, Urban Outfitters, why are they never accused of selling out? To point out that Urban Outfitters, the CEO of Urban Outfitters, can't possibly sell out because he got in trouble a few years ago for giving a lot of money to Rick Santorum. And he is apparently, yes.
Really?
Yes.
Interesting.
And he was the CEO, so the Che Guevara thing is interesting. But he also is apparently pro-life and has been accused, cannot confirm this, he denies it, that not so cool with the gays.
Really?
That's what they say on the internet.
Who am I to talk about what's hip and what's not? I just looked at what I'm wearing on the camera, so I'm not one to say, really.
And, who's to say that Santorum's not hip?
No, I will say that.
Yeah.
I will go on record and saying that Santorum is not hip.
Brave stand.
That is an outrage.
It's a bold statement, though.
It is.
We'll get letters, but I will gladly read them all.
Yeah, I want to go to Rick Leventhal, who had so many policy plans that I was intrigued by tonight, which mostly included banning things and putting people to death. So, Leventhal, your sex offender thing, I just want you to know that if our super PAC that we're forming, Death to Pedophiles or sex offenders in general, if that goes through, you understand that we would have killed Pee Wee Herman and Mike Tyson, because they're both qualified sex offenders. In your face.
That's what got him in trouble.
Who are you again?
I don't know. I just wandered in. There was a camera on. I started talking. People started responding. It was pretty impressive, actually. Andy, sexy teachers. You were offended by the bet?
No.
Because I couldn't tell.
No, I figured I should say I was.
Okay.
And of course I've ruined that. Of course I'm offended by it.
All right, yeah, you are. But you know, look, you don't have anything to worry about because Mary Catherine Ham beat us all on this by saying that the underdog won this bet and made it sound like the triumphant football film Rudy, where at the end it's like the kid who's
The
a bit
score was
chubby,
beautiful. Yes.
you know, he's lumbering and a bit, slow-witted.
But he had heart.
But he had a heart of gold, and man, could he seduce the ladies.
But Mike, that's what offends me about the bet. I don't believe that things like that. I believe they sully affairs of the heart.
They do. I think that was beautiful, Andy.
Thank you.
Just so you know. In Leventhal, you said that
Why
you were
did he laugh when he said my name?
because you have these fanatical views. You said that the $100 you thought was a high bet for this,
Yes.
right?
For a high schooler, yes. I think that's a lot of money.
Oh, I did want to get to this actually. The high school itself is closing. This is true for poor performance. And it's only been open since 2004. It was opened by Mayor Bloomberg, and it is closing because the kids are such bad students. So that's it. And Rick, I know you have $100 to bet because we went out betting at that bodega when we that cockfight out there in Queens.
Yes, and I'm going to bet tonight on the rematch.
You have a problem. End of story.
But I'm not in high school. Hello. I have $100.
Oh, Mr. Big Shot.
I've got a teacher's outfit.
It's a fair point, Fancy Pants.
Must be nice.
Yeah, it must be nice to have
It
$100
is nice,
to
actually.
bet on high school,
By the
kids
way,
trying to
this
sleep
kid
with
is
girls.
no underdog. He's a pretty good-looking kid. He's
Not a bad-looking kid. Not a bad-looking kid.
Okay.
Yes, but they were running him down in the quotes.
Oh.
Yeah.
They were.
All right. Well, that's what I got, Andy.
All right, thanks, Mike.
Great job.
We'll see you at the
Thank
end.
you.
All right, coming up, what's the latest addition to the cereal aisle? Greg Proops discusses his recent collaboration with Kellogg's Proop Loops. But first, are New York area high schools ruining all the fun of this year's prom? I'd bet my best cummerbund on it.
Women